Now, severe storms and a major cool down. Austin standing by with everything you need to know ahead of tomorrow's alert day.
Officer shot. We need an ambulance over here.
Start fire. Officer hit in the leg.
And for the first time in decades, a Madison police officer is shot in the line of duty. Plus, putting the brakes on car thefts, what local leaders say can be done to reverse this scary trend. That's all coming up at 10. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We're tracking chances for heavy rain, high winds, and even possible isolated tornadoes tomorrow. Meteorologist Austin Kopninski is in the Weather Center and has your certified most accurate forecast.
That's exactly right. We are watching out for that chance for strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow. We're going to see quite a bit of some rainfall for tomorrow, but the strong to severe thunderstorm possibilities generally lying in the afternoon and evening. Currently outside 64 degrees. We're in a little bit of a break right here in Dane County from the rain, but there's more on the way. You can see around Lone Rock, Wisconsin Dells, Camp Douglas, and especially our southwestern communities, seeing quite a bit of that rainfall returning to the area. We are expecting some scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight, but the strong stuff, that's going to hold off until tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and evening, where we do have a slight risk for severe weather, and that does cut right through the Madison and Dane County areas, and especially off to the east as well. To the west of Dane County, we're still looking at a marginal risk for severe weather. The alert day is for tomorrow. Strong winds, large hail, isolated flooding, and an isolated tornado all on the table, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll have a more detailed look coming up a little bit later on.
Thanks so much, Austin. And make sure you have our First Warn weather app ahead of tomorrow's alert day. It's free and available in the App Store. Developing tonight, a Madison police officer is recovering after being the city's first cop shot in the line of duty in 20 years. That officer hasn't been identified yet, but Tahlil Mohadin has more on what happened and how people on State Street are reacting.
Things appear to be getting back to normal on State Street after the early morning shooting on the 500 block. But for the people who were here during it, recovery is going to take a bit more time.
I need a location on State.
I was scared, and I was like, I see people crying and people running.
Early Sunday morning, several blocks of State Street closed off.
We're in front of Monday. Suspect fired shot. We're all 10-2.
Across the street, Taco Bell manager Valeria Morales heard that gunshot.
I was like, what should I do?
With a lobby full of people.
I was worried about the customer, you know, and then my crew too, because they're my teamwork and everything. So I was like very worried about everything.
And just outside the door,
Officer shot. We need an ambulance over here. 10-4 officer shot.
For the first time in 20 years, a Madison police officer was shot. It happened when the officer was trying to arrest someone with a gun running from police.
I like the front door, I like that back door, until the officer, they came and told me like what to do.
That officer is expected to be okay, and police were able to make an arrest. But for the man at whose doorstep this all unfolded, the owner of Monday's bar, that's not enough.
I'm terrified. There shouldn't be any gunfire on State Street. There shouldn't be people carrying guns down here. There's a lot of students around. It's really dangerous for them. There's a lot of problems.
His solution?
We need more police on the street down here, I think.
Morales agrees.
Especially in the bars, you know, people get drunk and they get like crazy, you know. And you never think like when is the moment that somebody will do something stupid.
The DOJ's Department of Criminal Investigation, along with the Wisconsin State Crime Lab and Wisconsin State Patrol, are investigating what happened here. Police say there is no threat to the community.
In a statement, Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway says her thoughts are with the officer who was shot and wishes him a speedy recovery. The state DOJ is also investigating an incident in Columbia County tonight after 3 deputies shot at a man in a field in the town of Scott. Officials say the man was suicidal and had pointed a weapon at the deputies. The man was taken to a nearby hospital, and his current condition is unknown. One person is dead after a shooting at the Wilderness Resort. This happened early yesterday morning in the resort's parking lot. Lake Delton police say a 33-year-old man was shot and he later died at a nearby hospital. And officers say 24-year-old Rodane Matthews of Baraboo was taken into custody in connection to this shooting and charged with first-degree reckless homicide. And up in St. Paul, Minnesota, more than a dozen people were hurt after a shooting at a bar. A woman was killed, and she is now being confirmed as being in her 20s. Police say 3 men have been arrested, and right now all 3 of them are still in the hospital with injuries from the shooting. Next at 10, well, I want you to take a look at this chart as car thefts are on the rise, steadily increasing from 448 in 2017 to 749 last year in Madison. And through the month of September this year, there's been 619. Now, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is seeing similar trends countywide, too. Our Madeline O'Neill is investigating what happens once cases are referred and what's being done to put this on the brakes.
It is my fear that these kids gonna run into the wrong house and someone gonna shoot them dead.
That fear has driven Reverend Dr. Marcus Allen to search for solutions to car theft in recent years.
That's why I've been passionate about it, even though I'm a victim of it.
In July, Allen's Cadillac Escalade was stolen the day he was meeting with his church on how to prevent that kind of behavior.
Kids took the trash out. They left the garage door open.
That opened the way for intruders.
I just felt violated. They came in my house. My children are there and my wife.
Allen's car is now back in his garage, but his wife's car was also stolen and totaled in an accident.
Some will call it joy rides, but it's not joy to you if you have your car stolen.
Like in Allen's case, Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes says these are often crimes of opportunity, so locking house, garage, and car doors is key.
We're trying our best to increase patrols in the areas that we need to be, trying to get into the neighborhoods, but, you know, we can't be there all the time. And then motivation, right? We want to decrease the motivation of people to commit crimes by making good and quality arrests.
I think law enforcement is doing all they can to try and refer cases, and as they're referred, we are charging them.
Dane County District Attorney Ishmael Ozan points to data showing that the majority of car theft referrals result in charges filed. The blue lines in this graph at a slightly higher rate for juveniles in recent years. But he also says the juvenile detention system is not designed to incarcerate children and teens who could be charged and released to a lesser form of supervision.
That puts a juvenile back into the community, and at times you have seen a small number of juveniles creating a large number of these incidents.
In 2018 and 2019, car theft referrals for juveniles topped adult referrals, peaking at 321 in 2019. Ozan says at that time there was a group of about 50 they deemed repeat offenders who now may be aging into the adult system. In 2020, juvenile referrals dropped below adult referrals once more. So far, 2021 continues that trend.
Now, that doesn't mean that auto thefts are down. It means, frankly, that I think law enforcement does not have a case or a person to refer for charging.
Ozan says it can be hard to compile evidence to charge someone, especially if a stolen car is left abandoned. He also says it's important not to abandon the juveniles who might go down the wrong road.
Put them on a positive path, give them real opportunities.
Nearly all players in this agree it will take cooperation with solutions beyond the criminal justice system.
Definitely, I want to see them have some form of punishment, but also some form of rehabilitation. Not just put them in a jail cell for a day or for a month, but how are you making sure this child have better options?
Allen knows it's an uphill battle, but he'll do what he can to shift the trend into reverse.
It's a large hill that we have to climb.
In Madison.
But I think it's doable.
Madeline O'Neill, News 3 Now.
Allen said he and his church have had a hard time identifying repeat juvenile offenders because of confidentiality. Now, he's partnering with the UW Athletic Department and says today was the first day he and football players were going to be able to go to the juvenile detention center to talk to kids there. Well, more than a week after SSM Health said it would be cutting its midwifery program at the end of the year, members of our community are celebrating. Earlier this week, SSM Health announced it will not be ending the program anytime soon. So what was initially a rally against the decision at the hospital today became more of a cause of a celebration.
And I think what excites me so much in what we've seen happen this past week and in the turnout today is that SSM Health decision makers are learning that the SSM Health midwives work within a community of collaboration and support that is powerful, that means a lot.
So just last week, SSM Health said it would continue the current program until a new model was in place. But now it's saying that they're going to take feedback from the community to strengthen and evolve the current system.
So we got a text that was canceled last night, so we came later today and not knowing what's going to happen. So I guess 1,000 flights have been canceled.
Yep, yeah, you heard that correctly. That's 1,000 flights that Southwest Airlines have canceled after canceling more than 800 yesterday. That's more than a quarter of its daily operations. The company is blaming the cancellations on air traffic control problems and limited staffing, but other airlines don't seem to be struggling this weekend. American and Spirit Airlines both canceled only 2% of their flights. Well, celebrating the lives of 3 young men whose lives were cut too short. After the break, see how the Middleton community is coming together more than a week after a tragic crash. And the fourth time is a charm for Mason Crosby. Highlights from the wild finish in Cincy coming up in sports.
Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. Oh, Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right. Visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection is here 24 hours a day.
7 days a week for all your residential and commercial plumbing services.
From installation, repairs, and maintenance to complete sewer and drain cleaning, we've got you covered.
Visit MononaPFP.com.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Meow Mix Tasty Layers. Crunchy and meaty textures with a mouth-watering gravy coating. Meow Mix Tasty Layers, the new one cats ask for by name.
News 3 Now, WISC-TV, winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence.
We're excited about receiving this prestigious award.
Thank you for making News 3 Now, WISC-TV
your first choice for excellence.
With Dad's arthritis, he struggles with housework and bathing, so I called A Grace. Yes, A Grace. With their age-at-home service, Dad gets the help he needs to stay independent at home.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Monday morning, meet the TikTok teacher. Josh Breiter talks to an area educator whose special formula for engaging students has gotten more than 1 million views.
And we could be tracking our next chances of rain. We'll have the forecast Monday morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Well, welcome back. The Middleton community is continuing to remember the lives of 3 young high school seniors tonight, and it's now 8 days after they were killed in a fiery crash. Photojournalist Brian Troxel has more from this afternoon's celebration of life at Middleton High School.
We gather with great sadness as the Middleton High School family. We are at a complete loss for words. But our gathering today is our way of reassuring each other that together we can face this loss.
I'm going to miss seeing him in the stands because he was at all of our soccer games and he was our biggest fan and our #1 supporter.
He threw his backpack on a desk, sat down with a worried look on his face and yelled, "Miss Burgos, I need your help." Because of this memory, and so many more, I can say to you today, my name is Melissa Burgos, and I am friends with Evan, Jack, and Simon, and I also happen to be their teacher.
Each kid plays an essential role, but you need leaders, and you need connectors, and what a leader Simon was. It did not take long to realize that his presence was all heart and empathy and joy for those around him.
And he always knew how to find the good, no matter the situation. And I think you'd want us to try to smile right now, even though it's hard.
We've been remembering the lives of Evan, Jack, and Simon all week long here on News 3 Now. You can find all of our stories right now on our website, channel3000.com. Now, the Dane County Sheriff's Office says charges against the driver who rear-ended the teenager's vehicle could come this week. Police said he is a 30-year-old man from Madison. Well, beginning tomorrow, some speed limits are going to be lowered on Madison's east side. It's part of the city's Vision Zero initiative. The reductions are going to happen on North Thompson Drive from Sycamore to Highway 30. The speed limits are going to go from 30 to 25. And Austin, I'm sure you're going to be doing some driving, but now we got some more weather. What's it looking like for us?
Yeah, and tomorrow especially, if I'm doing any driving, it's going to be a little bit slower than I normally do because we are expecting plentiful showers and even some thunderstorm chances, some of which could be strong to severe. So we're watching out for that here for tomorrow. In fact, we have enough of a chance to actually issue an alert day for tomorrow. Dry conditions at the back half of the forecast, also cooler conditions as our high temperatures look to fall into the 60s and even lower 60s. But let's talk about these storm chances first. Monday, strong winds, large hail, isolated flooding, and an isolated tornado all on the table here. So this is all possibilities of what could happen for tomorrow. We're still not looking at exceptional chances to see strong to severe storms, but we do have a slight risk. And according to the Storm Prediction Center, that's about a 2 out of 5 on their category system. Now, our Doppler track is starting to show a few more of these showers and weaker thunderstorms trying to make their way into our areas, and we're going to see that continuing here in these overnight hours, most of which will just fall as some showers, but there is that possibility to see a few thunderstorms embedded within. Now, taking a look here down to our south and southwest, quite a bit more moisture. This is actually a stalled out cold front, and the low pressure system currently sitting down far to our south, but it's going to ride up along with that front, so that's why we're going to see quite a few of these showers. And unfortunately, noticing how these are lining up, this could be a situation where a few communities see some of those heavier downpours for an extended period of time, and that could lead to some localized isolated flooding here and there. Severe weather outlook for tomorrow. Again, most of us are in the slight risk for severe weather. That cuts right through Madison. Off to the west, we're looking at a marginal risk for severe weather, so a little bit less of a shot to see those strong to severe storms. But the future track is going to show some shower action tomorrow morning. Towards the afternoon and evening, that's going to be our best chance to see those thunderstorms developing. And again, some of those could be possibly strong to severe. That's what we're mainly watching out for right now. After this low pressure system files up here to the north, unfortunately on Tuesday, it does look like we're going to stay dry for the most part after the early morning hours, but it also does look like we're going to stick with quite a bit of some cloud cover. Maybe around Mineral Point and Platteville, we might see a little bit more sunshine there for Tuesday, but for most of us, we're still going to see quite a bit of some cloud cover. Now, our extended forecast, it does show that big cool down. Near the end here, we can see those temperatures in the lower 60s, but hey, a little bit of a trade-off. We're going to see that sunshine returning.
Thanks so much, Austin. Next at 10, October is National Women's Small Business Month, and each Sunday we're showcasing an area Madison entrepreneur. Tonight, Christina Laurie introduces us to a local woman who's jumping in the business of helping others.
1 in 3 nonprofit organizations is in jeopardy of closing in the next 2 years as a result of the financial harm inflicted by the pandemic. But one local woman isn't letting that stop her from starting one.
My slogan is cancer sucks, but raising awareness doesn't have to.
Nikita Ray threw herself into raising money for pancreatic cancer research after her grandma got diagnosed with and died from the disease in just 6 months.
When you are thinking about helping an organization, sometimes it just makes you feel not the greatest and not happy because it's bringing up memories.
For the past decade now, Nikita's been brainstorming ways to keep her grandma's memory alive while making happy new memories.
I just want people to know that it can be fun. It doesn't always have to be a run walk.
So this summer, she created the Ebony Eyes Foundation, a brand new Madison-based nonprofit that just earned its 501c3 certificate. Ebony Eyes will raise money for pancreatic, colon, and brain cancers and donate to other organizations that help improve the quality of life for people living with 3 of the deadliest forms of cancer.
These things are still, cancer's still happening. Awareness still needs to be raised.
Starting a nonprofit at any time really is a challenge, but one that's certainly amplified during a pandemic.
And people are still going to donate. They just need to know how what for?
Ebony Eyes' first major event is an adult prom later this month. Nikita's also planning volleyball, bowling, and shuffleboard tournaments. Fun gatherings where people can make memories and a difference.
I know for sure we're going to have a 90s dance party at some point.
Proving that even if cancer sucks, raising awareness doesn't have to.
And you can learn more about the Ebony Eyes Foundation at the link I've posted on our website, channel3000.com.
Well, the Bengals learned not to celebrate too soon. We're going to have highlights and reaction from another Packers win next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Herzing University empowers you to earn the skills you need for all kinds of healthcare careers. Right now, we'll even waive your enrollment fee. Your nation needs healthcare workers. Join the movement at Herzing University. Call or click today.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know? Hey, Megan!
Hey, you're that guy.
The My Pillow guy.
That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Oh, you have a down pillow. Here's the problem with down pillows. You lay there, you feel comfortable, and guess what? It goes down, and you got one bent neck. So this pillow's no good, and I see you're sleeping on memory foam.
Right.
I'll show you what's wrong with that idea.
Okay.
Sleep's all about too high or too low, and I'm going to show you where your comfort level would be.
You know, that feels better.
Right, that's better, but I'm not going to sit and hold this all night. So every morning you're getting up like, it's not good. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. Call or go online to take advantage of my best offer ever. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, you can get premium My Pillows, regularly $69.98, now only $29.98. That's right, only $29.98. That's the lowest price ever.
It feels great to wake up in the morning and feel well rested. It's shocking to me that a pillow could make this big of a difference in my life.
Sleep is one of the most important things to your health, and My Pillow is one of the most important things to your sleep. Call or go online now to take advantage of my best offer ever. Use the promo code to get queen size premium My Pillows, regularly $69.98 for only $29.98. Get king size My Pillows for just $5 more. It's the lowest price ever. You're sleeping better.
Much better.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
USAA is made for the safe pilots. For Mac, who can come to a stop with barely a bobble. Lucia, who announces her intentions even if no one's there. And Sergeant Moore, who leaves room for her room. With USAA Safe Pilot, when you drive safe, you can save up to 30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
With Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, you can earn a degree in today's hottest fields online. For a limited time, we'll waive your enrollment fee. See what your career can turn into.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Call or click today.
Pretty sure most Packer fans, as well as the team, are still trying to process this afternoon's game against the Bengals. Interceptions, missed field goals, game heads to overtime. I mean, you name it, this one had it. Joe Burrow and company rally late in the game, and they even things up. Now, here's where it gets fun and frustrating. 3 combined chances for either team to take the lead in those final minutes of regulation. Mason Crosby misses twice. Now here comes OT, and it's basically copy and paste from late fourth quarter. Bengals think they have it in the bag, and they start to celebrate a little too early, but it's no good. Well, now Crosby has a chance to redeem himself for the 3 he missed earlier in the game, and he drills the 49-yarder. He plays hero once again for the Packers. They go on to win 25-22 in overtime, making it 4 straight wins.
We fought to get in that position again, and I just wanted so badly to come through there. It's what I do, and it's I had a couple go bad there, and I was really happy to hit that last one.
Standing way down on the end. The first couple I was more towards the middle of the team, so maybe the good juju is down on the end, so I'm going to make sure I'm down on the end for a future game when he kicks.
It was a win Wisconsin football had to have on Saturday, and as Zach Hanley explains from Champaign, the Badgers got it because they went back to playing their brand of football.
Wisconsin football got back to being Wisconsin football thanks to the two-headed rushing attack of Ches Malusi and Braylon Allen. The duo combined for 276 yards and 2 scores to help Wisconsin run past Illinois.
I mean, it was fun, to put it simply. The line dominated, huge holes the whole night. So we as a group just showed our dominance, and even guys that know we're gonna run the ball, we can't stop it. So I think that today was huge for our confidence.
Those guys just battled the entire day. I mean, the offensive line was blocking out of their mind. Running backs were running hard and finishing. I'm just proud of them just because the one thing we really emphasized this week was finishing every single play in practice, and you saw it transfer today.
Rushing the ball is really fun, I'd say, especially when you're pulling and hitting the crap out of guys. So today we didn't come in with a mindset of, we want to get this many yards, or we want to do this, or we want to score this many points. It was just kind of like, forget everything else. Let's just go out and just beat the brakes off guys. And, that's kind of the mindset the group came in with, and I think that reflects how the game went.
It wasn't just the ground game dominating. The defense did their part too, holding the Illini under 100 yards and shutting them out. They also finally played with the lead, something that Jake Ferguson said after the game was nice to give to that unit. At Memorial Stadium, Zach Hanley, News 3 Sports.
New today, head coach Paul Chryst announced that running back Jalen Berger has been dismissed from the program. The Badgers have not given a reason for the redshirt freshman's dismissal. Berger played in 7 games during his time with the team last season, leading the way in rushing. Back at LeBron for Game 2, the Wisconsin women's hockey team looking to sweep St. Cloud State after shutting them out in their home opener. Badgers making moves not even 2 minutes in. Darryl Watts sneaks the puck in for the early lead, while the Huskies respond off a rebound. So the Badgers, they're now hunting that go-ahead goal. On a power play, Casey O'Brien finds McKenna Webster at the front door. She punches it in for the lead. Wisconsin wins 6-1 to keep the perfect season going. We'll be right back.
Get more enjoyment out of your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, receive up to $6,500 off sunrooms. This offer won't last long. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Welcome back, Bill.
I'm here for some new tires.
Well, you're in luck. It's our tire savings event, so now's the perfect time. Tires a little worn down?
Worn down, exactly, worn down.
Exactly.
Right now, during our tire savings event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Aren't you tired of being tired? Shop Denver Mattress today and get all the Z's you need. And during the biggest sale of the season, check out the Summit Firm, easy on the wallet for only $284.99. Get an unbeatable deal on the Colorado mattress, now just $499.99. Or save up to $300 on select Tempur-Pedic mattresses and get a free $300 gift. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. Say goodbye to tossing and turning and hello to a better night's sleep. Only at Denver Mattress.
New Meow Mix Tasty Layers.
No.
Crunch
crunchy and meaty textures with a mouth-watering gravy coating. Meow Mix Tasty Layers, the new one cats ask for by name.
If a nurse is what you want to be, let Herzing University make it possible in lots of different ways. Whether you're planning to become a nurse for the first time or take your nursing career to the next level, Herzing offers learning options and a choice of nursing pathways, all with personal care and support. We'll even waive your enrollment fee. Be exactly the nurse you want to be.
I'm possible at Herzing. I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Call or click today.
At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner. With access to financial advice, tools, and a personalized plan that helps you build a future for those you love. Vanguard. Become an owner.
Get more enjoyment out of your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, receive up to $6,500 off sunrooms. This offer won't last long. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Download the Channel 3000 app today. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
The Waunakee community is making sure everyone has a meal at the dinner table. Waunakee High School hosted its 15th annual Food for Kids event today. The program has donated more than 3 million meals to date and has some pretty ambitious goals for this year. 50,000 meals for Dane County Community Action Coalition and 150,000 meals for an orphanage in Haiti.
It is such a great organization to be a part of because it gives back locally, it gives back to where others need it, and then also showing my family, this is my daughter, she's been doing this since she was 4, so it's a really great opportunity for us to show how to give back to the community.
And you can learn more on how to help donate by visiting our website, channel3000.com. Well, we join ourselves with Austin one last chance. I know that we've got severe weather in the forecast. What is everything looking like?
That's right. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day in the weather office, most likely. Tonight's low 61. We're still looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms, but the severe risk is going to hold off until tomorrow. We have issued that alert day for our Monday, especially in the afternoon and the evening and even early nighttime hours. That's going to be our best chance to see the stronger to even severe thunderstorms. In the morning, we're more so looking at some showers and an isolated weaker thunderstorm. And then afterwards, the end of the forecast looking really nice.
And that's all we have for tonight's show. Thanks so much for joining us, Madison.